All right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? There we go. All right. Good, 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 good. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Some days things don't go your way. You know what I mean? Some days they just don't. So it's kind of weird. There we go. All kinds of stuff working now. We got the chat working and everything else. Now we got things cooking. All right. So, like I was trying to say, and I was only talking to myself, if we look a little worse for where we went directly from Western New York at about 10, 11 o'clock this morning and came straight home, dropped Bella off at the house and came straight here to the show. So we're definitely dedicated to making sure this thing is the best possible thing we can do for you folks. We're definitely sure of that. So that's a good, good thing. All right, so let's get down to business here. Kathy Cordy won the early bird special, even though you couldn't hear me tell you that. So she won the early bird special on that. So we're always looking for that first person to make that first comment. That's good stuff. Now, kind of gleaning off the subject. Now you're gone. I'm gone again? No. Should work. Am I good? My sound's not working? Sounds good? Okay, good. All right. So what treasures did you buy at Prime Day? What treasures did you buy on Amazon Prime Day? Put them in the chat. What kind of treasures did you buy at Amazon Prime Day? What did you buy that was awesome on Amazon Prime Day? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat, please. Mike McLaughlin, I know you're out there in the wings. I know you bought something. Nothing. Janine McKay says nothing. Not a zip zero. Holy smokes. She says nothing. What did you buy on Prime Day? I think it's Prime Days. I don't know. Prime Days, maybe because it's yesterday and today. Steve Kreitz says nothing. Okay. I got it. Not worth the wait. Okay. Does it come the same day or something or no? Does it come the same day? It'd be weird if it didn't come the same day. That's kind of weird. All right. What else, guys? What'd you buy? What'd you buy on Prime Day? What did you buy on Prime Day? What did you buy on Prime Day? Pump my you boyfriend of Darth. Shelly.
It's me.
Yeah, there you go. That's cute. That's cute. Just curious. Did you buy any treasures on Prime Day? Just curious. That wasn't a big thing. My people were all over it. 25 to 40% off. Not even close. I got you. Nothing at all. Okay. I'm just curious. All right. So this is episode 180. You're talking real estate. Vacation ready your home. Now, we just got back from a short little job vacation, so it was fresh in my mind. And Sean and I were kind of bouncing around things that you can do to make your house safe and ready for a vacation. So we're going to go through that today a little bit too. But before we do, what is 59 days away from right now? What is 59 days away from right now? 120-inch TV was still too much. I'm sure it was, Steve. I'm sure it was. What is 59 days away from today? What is 59 days away from today? What do you think? Put it in the chat. What is 59 days away from today? What do you think? What are your guesses? Mike McLaughlin, you cannot play along on this one. Sorry. You cannot play along on this one. What is 59 days away from today? What do you think? First day of school? Nope. Not even thinking about school, Janine. Not even thinking about that. Labor Day? No, not Labor Day. What do you think? No, not Labor Day, guys. Not Labor Day. You're close. You're kind of in the same ballpark, but not Labor Day. Not Labor Day at all. So what do you think?
Give up my hint.
It's in the islands. Oh, Mike McLaughlin. Come on, buddy. Messing it up, Brad. I knew he would know. Yes, the first Michigan Intercollegiate Football Day. No, my birthday, Pat. I didn't get a card from me this year, but next year I hope to. 27th of February is my birthday. So the first Intercollegiate Michigan football game is 59 days away. Lena Wood, if you didn't know that, that's killing me. Come on, girl. Come on now. 59 days away from now, the Wolverines of Michigan will take the field. I think they're playing East Carolina or something like that. Something ridiculous. But, yeah, so we will be tailgating from the Ann Arbor Pioneer parking lot for the first time that I've ever really had a spot to do that. So usually I just go to the game, come home, and start rolling back to work. But this year we're going to tailgate. So if you see us doing crazy fun things, feel free to stop by. So that's what we got going on there. So Michigan season starts up soon. Okay. Attaboy, Steve. Attaboy. See, I figured you guys would figure that out. I figured you'd figure that out. Go blue. You ain't kidding. Chris Bergeron, if she was in here, I don't know if she's still in her, but if she was, she'd know that one as well. All right. So let's go and see and speak to the man, the myth, the legend, the Michigan football fan himself, Mike McLaughlin.
Is this thing on?
What the heck, Michael? I had to turn it off because it wasn't going the right way. So
Well,
until
we
we're
finally
done
got to
talking.
see you. I thought it was me when I was backstage. I was like running around trying to figure out why my audio wasn't working.
Yeah, that's what happens when you rush and get a little too fast for your britches. You know what I mean? We try to run around
Yep.
too fast. So we literally, Mike, we ran up the stairs at 6:47 or something like that. We ran up the stairs. So
You made it.
we did. So tell me about some mortgage magic today. What's going on?
Well, it's this week has been a real solid week for economic news and economic indicators, which has been great for mortgages. We're moving back in the right direction, back down below 7%, and hopefully we'll just keep ticking down with inflation, cooling off a little bit. And it's exciting news. Exciting news.
Fantastic. That's all I want to hear from you, Michael. I want this to be happening every week. This right here.
Yeah, we just got
Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down.
keep it rolling. Keep it
Absolutely.
rolling.
Because I tell you, a lot of people just hanging on the fence right now, just hanging there. You know what I mean? Just hanging out, just kind of waiting and hanging in there. Not going, especially that move up buyers, not buying right now because just why would I get out of a 3 or 4 and go to 7? That's kind of silliness, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The audience wants to know, did you fix that wall?
I know in the past it's been a fake wall. It's real now.
Yeah, definitely. It's bloody knuckles. You got bloody knuckles now too for hitting that thing. Oh, Seth, I hear that hopeful news. I got you. Michael, tell me something. Like, do you think it's going to take us a year to get around the 6s? Like 6?
No, I mean, I think that I'm hopeful that we start next year in the low 6s. So like maybe 3/4, 5/8 to 3/4 of a point lower than where we are today.
Okay.
And that's what all the prognosticators were saying. But we're just kind of in this position where there's a lot of knee-jerk reactions to negative news and very slow rolling out to positive news. Like it literally took, today's Wednesday, it took 3 days of good news for them to start acquiescing a little bit and giving us some gains towards mortgage rates. Almost like they were like, but if there was even the sniffle of bad news, they would jerk it all back in a second.
Well, I feel like that's how the world works too, but I feel like it's one of those things where the world just goes, all right, let me tell you all this bad crap. And nobody ever talks about kittens getting saved from trees or anything like that,
Yep.
I'll tell you my good news, buddy. I had great news. I went to Western New York where my son is at, and we spent Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and this morning at a cabin that they have on a lake. So by their house. So it was great. It was absolutely great. It's funny because it's no different here. Like the kids wake up later than a normal person does. They sleep and all that stuff, and they want to stay up till ridiculous times. The old man here is getting old, so he's definitely having a harder time staying up later and later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, staying up. It's like you got that alarm, that built-in alarm clock that kicks you out of bed at whatever time your regular interval is. And like you said, the kids, they just don't have that built in yet.
No, they definitely don't. I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with jobs and stuff like that, but it was a blast. We caught some fish. We went and saw Letchworth State Park where he works is like the most visited state park in the nation. Pretty cool.
Awesome.
A lot of waterfalls. I mean, like we went by some waterfalls and swam by some waterfalls. I tell you what, it's very interesting how powerful and loud water can be.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me. Like
peaceful at the
right.
time.
It's like the white noise that people put fans in their rooms for and things like that. I sat down on a rock and I had waterfall behind me, and it was like they couldn't hear anything I was saying or anything. So my snoring would be less and less in the waterfalls, right?
Right.
What about you? You got any vacation trips planned coming up or what?
Frankenmuth, right around the corner.
Very cool. When you go to Frankenmuth, do you get the chicken dinners?
Do I get the chicken dinners? Why would I go to Frankenmuth if I wasn't going to get the chicken dinner?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Frankenmuth, it's an interesting town. It's got a lot more than chicken dinner there.
Buttered noodles. Oh, we're going to go to Birch Run. We're going to go to the Tervis store. We're going to get some Michigan fudge. We're going to do all the things you need to do. Go to Bronner's. I'll go to Bronner's so Melissa can go in and I can sit in the truck.
My friend Janelle Lessinger, she makes a couple trips to Bronner's every year because Christmas is her thing, and it's one of those things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So very cool. Water is the most powerful thing on earth. Yeah, very true. Very true. Very true. So
I did indeed capitalize on some Amazon Prime Day deals.
did you? What'd you get?
I got a normal set of sunglasses that I get. It's a cheap 3-pack, and they were on sale. It's like I get 3 glasses for $20.
Okay.
And then I was able to replace our security cameras. They were about half off. I was able to get a 3-pack of those because those are good. The ones with the rechargeables, the Arlo, they're good for 4 or 5 years outdoors, and then they just kind of start to break down. So it was a good time to replace those, and then also got a dash cam for Tommy's car. With him being a new driver, we're gonna have a dash cam that constantly records all the whatever's happened while he's driving.
So does that help your insurance or something?
I don't know. That's a good question. But it goes back to when Melissa had her accident. She has one in her car now. And it became a he said, she said as to who was responsible for the accident, who caused it. And we're just fortunate that there were witnesses that did indeed back Melissa's story, because if they hadn't, it would have just been he said, she said. And
Yeah.
we didn't want to ever be in that position again. Now, I don't have a dash cam. Maybe I should. We thought about getting one for me. So we got one for him. And then if we like it, maybe I'll get an additional one for me.
Okay. All right. So you cashed in on Amazon days, huh?
Just a little bit. Melissa did a little shopping too on Prime Day, but a couple of big ticket items that can really make a difference. I was looking at different carpet cleaners and floor cleaners, but didn't pull a trigger on them. Turned out I needed about a $40 part to repair the one we have, and I was thinking, okay, because sometimes you can get a new one for 100. Maybe you can get something for $120. And it's like
Yeah.
$40 to repair it, 120 for brand new. That's kind of the society we are in now, right? Or the replace, not repair society.
Well, no, absolutely, absolutely. It's one of those things where it's like, but you're better than me. You pre-plan stuff like that. I would just go on like I got a cool Darth Vader speaker coming. I didn't ask for it, but I got it, so I'm a pretty lucky dog. You know what I mean?
You are indeed, Scott.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, brother, you got anything else for us tonight?
Let me think if I can come up with
one more piece.
If you have a young one, if you have a youth, you can add them to your credit card as an authorized user when they're young, so they can have an actual card in their name. You can monitor their spending, and then that'll help to build their credit. You can set them up with their own credit card and start to establish their credit that way as well.
I tell people that all the time. As long as they're an authorized user on your card and the thing's paid every week, month, and stuff like that, it starts them off that they have credit. They have a credit score. Because Mike, you and I run into all kinds of people that don't have credit scores.
Yeah.
They don't have anything. One guy that was like, one guy you just told him had to wait 6 months, right?
Yeah, it takes 6 months. If you have absolutely no credit, it takes 6 months from the first time they report to the credit before you will have a credit score for mortgage purposes.
No, Janine, I get that. That's why you monitor it like crazy, and you give them they can only spend so much money. If they spend $50 or $100, I mean, you should be able to cover that, right? Yeah, no, you definitely keep an eye on it, but
I don't have him pay the bill. He gets the fun part. He gets just to go to Subway, to go to Wendy's, and pick up what he needs. I'm the one who has to fit the bill, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got you. No, I got you there. I definitely got you there. All right, Michael. Well, listen, apologize for the volume issue, but I'm glad I had you on. I'll talk to you next week, sir.
All right, guys. Be good. Thanks, Scotty.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you, bud. Steve, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we could do that. I'll add you to one. I'll have to talk to Shelly about which one, but we'll add you to one of our credit cards. No big deal. No big deal, buddy. That's just how, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Guys, I want to talk to you about something that came across my mind as I was driving back from New York. And this will kind of tell you where the market is on the seller side, okay? I put a 2-bedroom house up last week, okay? And I put a 2-bedroom up tomorrow too. The first one went for 15 over, okay? Now, the reason I bring this up to you is a 2-bedroom is way, I'm not going to say less valuable. I'm just going to say There are way fewer folks looking for a 2-bedroom because it's not usually a family size house, like 3, 4 bedrooms. That's family size, right? 2 bedrooms is somebody who's retiring or a single person or something like that. I know I'm not trying to stereotype either, but I'm just telling you, those are going hard. Like those are getting multiple offers and cranking 10, 15, 20 over still. Okay. I'm sure the one that I'm putting up tomorrow is probably going to do the same thing, right? The key is a couple of things. One, you put it at a price where tons of people see it. I tell this to people all the time. They just still, they still look at me with like the mystery eyes. You put the house at a price that's going to at market value or a little bit below or a little bit above where you think you're going to get lots of people coming through, and then you let people fight it over. There is a ridiculous. I use the dive off a cliff scenario in my head when I try to explain to people. If you took last year's listings and put it next to this year's listings, it looks like somebody fell off a cliff. Okay, so on the sell side, it's crazy right now, and 2-bedroom homes are even making that happen. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. I'm using 2-bedroom homes that I listed in the last week that are acting like any other 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom home. So if those are going hard, selling hard, because I tell people all the time that 2 bedrooms are tough to resell, right? But those are even going, right? Those are even selling now. So the market on the sell side is crazy. If the rates drop a little bit, it's going to get even crazier. Okay. The only person that's not getting into this market right now on the sell side is somebody who's a move-up buyer. Okay. Somebody who's selling to buy something bigger, right? That person is not benefiting from this market. If you inherited a house, I have some of those I've got in the last few months. If you are consolidating 2 houses, I got a couple folks that are doing that. If you are downsizing and those things, you got to get in on this. You really do on a sell side because it's geared for you, right? There's not enough listings out there. So people are just paying whatever you possibly want pretty much to a point. I mean, once you get the traffic in there. So just kind of keep that in mind. Like I said, the 2-bedroom scenario is like the least optimal house to sell, but they're going. So kind of keep that in mind, guys. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about our main deep dive. Can I sell my 4-bedroom as two bedrooms? Well, Steve, yes, you can. You probably get more for it as a 4-bedroom, but yes, you can if you want to. Okay. You definitely can if you want to. So quick fact, Tom Gores, the owner of the Pistons, has a house on Groseal, and he took 2 houses, bought the 2 houses next door to each other, and built a breezeway, so it became 1 house. So he took 2 smaller houses and turned it into 1 big house. It's kind of interesting to see on East River Road. That's kind of interesting. All right, so let's go with our topic for today. Episode 180, like I said, is vacation ready your home. Vacation ready your home. I think I would have a hard time selling 3-bedroom with in-ground pool. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, because you're gonna probably sell it for a price. Because buying a pool, I can tell you, the new pool date is October the 4th. That's what we heard. So I can tell you, buying a pool outright and putting it in now is going to cost way more than you already having it, right? So you get plenty of value from that too. So you would not have a hard time doing that at all, not even a little bit. Okay. So if you're thinking about that, that's definitely something you should, as long as you have a place to go that's downsizing or lesser or something like that. You don't want to move up in this one because you're paying higher interest rate, right? Yep. So yeah, no problem at all. All right, so let's talk about the things you can do to make your house vacation ready. These sounds like the St. Sebastian houses. Yeah, absolutely. So here's what I got. The one off of Dartmouth there. I know what you're talking about. So here's the things, guys. First, and this one, I didn't believe Shelly when she said this one, but she was really adamant about this before we left. We left on Sunday. Clean your house right before you leave. Clean your house because we're going to go home from this show exhausted from a 6-7 hour car ride and then the show right behind it. And it's going to be clean. It's going to be relatively clean. So that's the first thing. Clean your house beforehand because then you can come home to a clean house. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2, get somebody to house sit or make a designated plan for your animals. Okay. For us, we have my nephew is phenomenal. He comes and stays over at the house and does a really nice job for us. But have your animals go somewhere and have somebody house sit. That's probably house sitting is the best thing in the world for a young kid. Give them a couple bucks and they keep your house safe as long as it's somebody that you know and trust, right? As long as it's somebody you know and trust. 3, let your neighbors know, unless you have a really weird neighbor you don't like or something like that, let your normal neighbors know that you're going on vacation just in case, but also let them know if you had somebody house sitting too. So let them know that there shouldn't be 20 or 30 cars parked in your driveway, stuff like that. Okay. Number four, have a security system. We're going to put in Rosehill is a really safe place, guys, but every once in a while, something weird happens. Like we had a doorbell ring, stuff like that. That really confuses our girl. So we're gonna get probably like we're gonna get one of those Ring cameras. Probably do that. And the good thing about those is that you can monitor those away from the house. You can monitor those away from the house. So that's kind of where we're going to go with that. So and those are cheap, especially if you get them on Amazon Prime days, right? Probably pretty cheap. So number 5, and you didn't see a ton of this from us. I think we saw a little bit. Did you put something on social media today? Any pictures in there?
Did.
I did. Okay, so try not to put a ton of stuff on social media about you being out of town. Wait till you come back. Put your pictures up until the day you're coming back, right? I mean, people love posting pictures. That's the whole point of it and all that good stuff. But get off my young kids, get off my lawn. Yeah, so people love to see your pictures and we love to share. That's kind of just who we are, but it's one of those things where it people get to enjoy your pictures and just your house is safe as well. Right? Last one, and this one is a one for vacant houses too. This works for when you're selling a vacant house too. Make sure there's a car in the driveway. Because it definitely is one of those things where people see a car in the driveway and they assume somebody's home. They assume that. They see no car in the driveway, that's a little different. They're not sure about it, right? We definitely had a car in our driveway. I see that in vacant houses too a lot. Like the neighbor will park their car there. A little weird, your neighbor's parking in the driveway, but as long as you tell them it's okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So that is the deep dive, is how to keep your home vacation ready, or how to make sure your home is vacation ready, right? So that's that. All right, let's talk about summer vacation plans, folks. Let's talk about summer vacation plans. Anybody going anywhere this summer? And you don't have to tell me when, so I won't know. So I'm not making your house unsafe or anything like that. But anybody going on a cool vacation this summer? Put in the chat. Anybody going on a cool vacation this summer? Put in the chat. I don't think we're going to go anywhere else. I think we're kind of vacation at Florida. Well, Kat, that's like a given for you, isn't it? You're like a Florida snowbird pretty soon. Florida, sure.
It should be cool. You should have
No
fun.
vacation, Chris Bergeron. We'll see. I hear you might be going on a train ride somewhere. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see about all that. Anybody going on a wonderful trip that we can all tell them congratulations and be happy for you? Anybody going on a cool trip anywhere? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat. Looks like not many folks are going anywhere, which is okay. I mean, I don't mind a staycation every once in a while. It doesn't bother me at all. Sadly, no. Janine, don't you go up north a lot, though? I think you're an up north kind of girl, aren't you? Always on vacation, but I'm not telling. That's pretty good. Steve. That's a good one. All right, guys. The second most sought after segment in talking real estate history. Here it is. This or that. Lena says Niagara Falls, Florida, and then next summer a cruise. What the heck? Next summer a cruise? Holy smokes. Where's the cruise going to be at?
I'm going with Lena.
Where the heck is the cruise going to be going to? Not working in our favor lately? No, I hear you. Bruce and Nancy going up north. When you guys had a birthday too. Happy birthday to you. It's not a vacation, but next week, me and my sis Paula are going to water park, Brandy. Okay. Water park's a vacation. That's all right. Wedding time. No, that's true. I forgot about wedding time. Very nice. All right. So let's do a little this or that. It's all based on vacation. Guys. Here's how this or that we're deciding soon. Very cool. This is how this works. I put two items up, one versus the other. We see which one wins. You can only choose one or the other. You cannot choose both. I'm going to Kroger. All right, Steve, I don't know if that's a vacation, buddy, but maybe it is. Depends how long you stay there, I guess. All right, so here is this or that, number one, this or that, number one. Here it is. Staycation versus vacation. Which one? Choose wisely. Staycation or vacation. This or that, this or that, this or that. What do you got? Staycation or vacation?
It matches your shirt.
It does match. There we go. See? This or that, this or that, this or that. What do you got? For this or that? Okay, let's see. Steve says staycation. Lena says vacation. Janine says vacation. Bruce says Nancy says vacation. Chris Burr's on the staycation. Oh, it's right down the wire. Who's going to come up with who's going to break the tie? Mike Lawson says staycation. Who's going to break the tie here? Staycation versus vacation. Let's see. Got 10 seconds. Get it in. Vacation. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a dead solid tie right there. Vacation, staycation, we love it all. RJ Donlin Bergeron in the house.
Woo-woo.
Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy was on a staycation all weekend long so far. We were catching fish, going, looking at the falls, swimming in creeks, all kinds of stuff. It was great. Let's give my son a big shout out. RJ Donlin Bergeron. There he is. Guy's a hell of a fisherman. Hell of a fisherman. I'm going to say vacation, staycation. Write down the number. That's what I'm going to say. Huh? Oh, Ahmad? Ahmad says staycation. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go with number two. Number two. Number two. We're going hot vacation spot or not hot vacation spot? Hot or not hot? What do you got? Hot or not hot? This or that? This or
What do
that?
you mean?
My sign girl. It's got to be hot as hell.
Temperature-wise
Hot as
or-
hell. I mean, hot.
Or like
Like where I'm going to sweat and get chafy thighs, woman. That's what it means.
It's a water.
This or that, this or that, this or that. Okay, let's see. Lena says not hot. Janine says hot. Candy says not hot. Chris Bergeron's talking about our sweet baby grandson. There they are. Steve Kreitz says hot. So far, it looks like it's right. It's dead even. Hot, not hot. Come on. Not hot. Bruce and Nancy, make it not hot. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Hot or not hot? Hot or not? Not hot's making a move. Still Santa Belcher. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Still not hot. Not hot's in the lead right now. You got 20 seconds. Hot or not hot vacation spot? Hot or not hot? Not hot. Still more not hot for Mike. Still not hot for Chris Bergeron. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upside down. Not hot. Not hot is the winner on that one. What this or that? Number 3. In the U.S., outside the U.S., inside, outside, inside the U.S. or outside. Choose it. Which one? Inside or outside? Now we're talking dreams, guys. Now we're talking where you want to go. Inside the U.S. or outside? Inside or outside? What realtors? Or well, I'm sorry. This or that? Number 3. This or that? This or that? This or that? Inside. Janine says inside. Chris Bergeron says outside. Steve Kreitz says outside. USA all day. Keep my money here. Inside. I don't know. It's pretty close, Shelly. It's pretty close. Oh, man. God, this is tough. It's going to be right down the wire. 20 seconds. Let's see. Let me count them up real sec. Let me see what we got. 1. Looks like outside's ahead a little bit. Outside's ahead a little bit. Inside the U.S. or outside? In or out? In or out? Yeah, 20 seconds. Inside the U.S. or outside? To my homeland of Germany. All right, that's outside. All right, that's outside. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outside is the winner. Outside is the winner. Guess I'm a hypocrite on that since the crews will mostly be not in the USA. RJ Donlin Bergeron says outside. Absolutely outside. All right. The moment you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. What realtors see? We got some weird pictures this time. I mean, some really unusual ones this time. So we've got some really unusual pictures for you today. So let me cue those up. Here's how this works for what realtors see, guys. You have the chance, the opportunity to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talking Real Estate and the Bergeron team. What you have to do is put a caption, the best possible caption that makes us laugh, cry, pee our pants, or something like that in the chat for each one that we have. All right. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Number one, we just saw. I want to say we saw that last Friday. So let's see. Your job is to caption it, ladies and gentlemen. Your job is to caption it. Let's see. There it is. Try to make it a little bigger for you. Try to make it a little bit bigger for you. Trying to make it a little bit bigger for you. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? What do you think? $4. Look, that's nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. $4. I like it. Brandy says a horror house. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? I saw this on, I want to say that's Friday. That's Friday or Saturday, I think. One of those two. Girls, that's all I got. Gross. Okay. Oh, that. Don't worry about that. Pat Wilson says, oh, yeah, don't worry about that. Yes, we have black mold. That's awesome. I told you we should have cleaned up after the flood. Bruce and Nancy say true crimes. Yeah, that'll come out. On my phone, it looks like a Game of Thrones map. I have no clue what I'm looking at. It's black mold in the basement, Jay. It's black mold in the basement. Crime scene. Guys, I'll give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mega ink blot test. Yes, that's exactly what it looks like. Mega ink blot test. Kathy Cordy, you are the winner on What Realtor See #1. You are the winner on What Realtor See #1. All right, let's look at number 2 here. Let's see. Let's go to. Where is it?
That one.
All right. What Realtor See #2? We saw this in a different house, but I don't even know if I want to tell you what those are. They're like support beams, just so you know. What do you got? What Realtor See #2? What Realtor See #2? What Realtor See #2? Panini Press. Jeez. What do you think, guys? What do you think? 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 What Realtor See #2? What Realtor See? It'll hold, I think. It might. Saw that one out in the, was it Rives Junction?
Yeah.
Rives Junction, Michigan. Rives Junction, Michigan. I saw this. Japanese bathhouse? I don't know. That's pretty good. Did that thing crush the Terminator? That's pretty good. 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. House of Cards. Okay. Okay. It's supporting what? Looks like cat scratch fever. That's good. I used to want to be a lumberjack. Apparently, I'm not very good at it. That's pretty good. It's rustic. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Timber, Janine McKay, you're a winner of What Realtor See #2. You are the winner of What Realtor See #2. All right. Last one, ladies and gentlemen. Last chance to win millions and millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket courtesy of Talking Real Estate and the Bergeron team. What Realtor See #3? Where was that third one at? Which one was it? This one. There it is. There you go. What realtor seed number 3? What realtor seed number 3? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What realtor seed? Put a quarter in the jukebox. Put a quarter in the jukebox, baby. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What realtor seed number 3? That's exactly what I was thinking when I saw it. If you're hungry, help yourself. Looks like some Harry Potter stuff, huh? Okay, okay. Rat trap for the. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Self-serve dog food shoot. That's pretty funny. Cat crap dispenser. Not bad, kiddo. Not bad. Cat food slot machine. All right. Oh, birdhouses go outside. That's pretty good. The magic disappearing box. You got 10 seconds, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rat trap for the Amish. Actually saw some Amish driving down the street today. So we're gonna go rat trap for the Amish. Mike Lawson, you are the winner. All right. So, as like I said, came directly from Western New York. Came right here to drop the girl off at the house, and came directly to do the show. So we're gonna do a little after show. I'll tell you guys a little bit about the travels and that. If you're not part of our Facebook Talking Real Estate Facebook group, go ahead and check that out. Hit that code and become part of the Facebook group, Talking Real Estate. I always do the after show after it. If we have guests, I always have them on to ask them extra questions, stuff like that. But I will definitely share with you some of the wonderful trips and travels that we had on the weekend at RJ's out in New York. So I'm Scott.
I'm Shelly.
And we're definitely talking real estate. See you over in the Facebook group.